everybody, and welcome once again to my next blog post. My name is Alan Shisco. I'm a motion graphics artist. I'm going to show you a quick little tech tip today. Let's say you've got a composition like this one, and you got a whole bunch of layers in there, lots and lots of layers. And let's say all these layers are 3D layers. Look at them all. I got a whole bunch there, and I got more and more and more. Now let's say you want to go to every one of those layers and change some parameter. Let's say you want them to cast shadows. So what do? Do you go to every one of them and you open it up and you go to your material options and you turn shadows on, or is there a better way? And yes, there are better ways. One way that you can do it is you could create a dummy layer. Say a text layer, one that you're not actually going to view, and you can use all the other layers, and you can drag pick whips to them so that via expressions, so you can change them. But that gets a little bit complicated, because then what do you do when you add new layers and stuff? And pretty complicated in this case. There is a better way, and many people may not know that you can do this. You select one layer, and then you go down and select the other layers. I just held down Shift and I clicked on the bottom one, and then it selected them all. And then we can go here and I can hold down my Control key and I can select the other 3D layers. Okay, just sort of like that. Let's just say those are all the layers. Well, we'll get one more there. Let's just say those are the layers and we want to turn all of their shadow casting properties on. Alright, this is what you do. With them all selected, you go up to, it doesn't matter which one you go to, I'm going to go to the top one, and you open it up. Now when you do that, I'm going to hold down my space bar here. You can see that all the other twirlies on all the other layers have opened up as well. Now what I'm going to do is, well, in this case it's already open. If it weren't, I would click open the material options, and then I would click on cast shadows. Now remember, I've got all these other layers selected, and when you select something in the one, when you have many selected, look at that. Now that's on as well. And I'll open this up, and that's on as well. All the layers that I've selected now have shadows cast on. Let's say I want to turn them all off. I'd go up and I'd choose one, and I would turn it off. And if we go through, you can see they're all turned off now. So that's all fine and dandy. That works great. Okay, we can now change a whole bunch of layers all at once just by changing one. Then it gets to the point, well, how do you rapidly select all these layers that you want to change? Because in my case, I had to go Shift, and then I had to click here, and then I had to move here, and I had to go Control, click, and then Control, and add a few more to the selection. If you're going to be changing your parameters back and forth quickly, is there a better way to do that? And the answer, again, is yes. First off, you select all the layers that you're going to be changing back and forth all the time. Let's just say this is the selection that I've got here right now. The next thing that you have to do is you go over to this little box right here. Okay, these are called label colors. You can click those, and you may know that you can then change to whatever color that you want. But what we're going to do here is we're going to select all these layers, and we're going to give them a label color that no other layer in our composition has. Okay, let's just say I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to turn them all to fuchsia, the lovely fuchsia. Okay, now all these layers that I selected are now fuchsia. There are no other fuchsia layers in the composition. Okay, I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to go about my work, and I go okay, I want to now change all these layers. My selection set is what I would call it. I want to change all their shadows on. Okay, to select them, all you got to do, you don't have to go Shift, click, and Control, click. You just select, well, you don't even have to select anyone. You go click on the label here, and this little one right up at the top, Select Label Group. I let go, and there you have it. All those layers that we had changed are now ready to go. So at this point, I open up the twirly, and I turn my shadows on. Okay? Close it, take a look at my composition. Did I do what I wanted to do? Good. Okay, I want to turn the shadows off. Select Layer Group, open up Twirly, turn shadows off. And there you go. That's my tech tip for the day. That's a quick little workaround and a quick little workflow thing if you've got a lot of 3D layers and you want to be changing parameters back and forth. Hope that helped. All right, talk to you next time.